I know everybody's time is super precious, so we will get started. But I never host daytime calls for my team because my house is crazy right now. So please just be patient through the crazy. I apologize. So the first thing I want you guys to start with, and I'm going to try to do the same if I can get a free hand to write with, is we're just going to start with our affirmations. And so if you don't usually do this with them, most of you guys usually do this with Amanda. I know you're on her calls. But if you don't, or even if you do, I'm just going to remind you kind of what we're going to do. So I want you to write your word for the year at the top of your page. And I know Amanda's word for the year is give. My word for the year is grow. So whatever your word is, I want you to write that at the top. And then I'm going to take you through you're going to write down some affirmations. And I want you to write these as if they've already happened, okay? So, for example, if we're writing our nutrition affirmation, I want you to write like, I fuel my body daily with clean food. So you want to write it in the present tense as if it is already happening. Does that make sense? Okay. So I want us to write out our affirmations with our word at the top of the page. And does Amanda usually give you, does she usually walk you through each one, or does she usually give you an overview, walk you through each one? Okay. So the first one I want us to write down, and like I want to be doing this with you. I have my pen, but it's crazy. So the first one I want you guys to write down is your affirmation for nutrition. Okay. I'm going to give you a few minutes to write that down. Stop. No. Rex, stop. Sorry. Sorry. Shh. All right, next I want you, it's quiet for 1 second. I'm so sorry. I want you to write out your affirmation for your physical health, okay? I can finally join you now, so I'm very excited. Next for the month, I want you to focus on, if you're just tuning in, we've done our nutrition affirmation, our physical fitness affirmation, and next I want you to do an affirmation about personal development, okay? Where will you be this month with your personal development? And at the very top of your page, I want you to have your word for the year, okay? Mine's grow. Amanda's is give. I'd love it if you guys could type in the comments what you are doing right now for personal development. I've been doing the 2B mindset videos, and I've been considering that my PD because I really do believe it is, but I can tell like my mood has been real off the last few days, and I think that I need something else to fill my cup. So selfishly, I want to know what you guys are up to. So just type in the comments what you are reading right now or listening to for personal development. And if, oh, girl, wash your face, I want to listen to it all over again. Maybe I should listen to that one all over again. The Energy Bus. Maybe that's what I need. 2B Mindset yesterday. Yes, National Wake Up Call is always a great one, Amber. It's always my go-to, and I just need something to pick me up, you know? Anxious for nothing. Ooh. How was that, Amber? You can unmute yourself.
I had to, I'm on my phone, so I had to go find it. But it was awesome. It's by Max Lucado, who's a Christian author. And so there's definitely a good faith base throughout the whole thing. But it was incredible. I've been struggling a lot with anxiety, and so it was really good for me to kind of refocus. And she needs to find the towel, so I'm going to go help her really quick.
No worries. Amber,
Any suggestions on a good fear one for me?
A fear one? Okay. I'm going to ponder that.
Okay. And my word for the month is fearless. And I'm just working on battling fear in my life. I'm kind of taking Melissa's challenge to not have any fear for 1 month and just go all in. And so that's why I'm kind of looking for just the right book to really, I don't know, to help me.
I love that. So I love that. Okay, I'm going to ponder that. If anybody's got a good book.
But yeah, let me know. You can get back to me. You don't have to do it on the spot.
Is it The Gifts of Imperfection, Amber?
No. That'd be good. Yeah.
Go for No. Grit. Oh, there's a bunch in here. I'll compile this into a list before I report.
I've heard Go for No is good. And The Gift of Imperfection, I think, is just right down my alley. All right. Yeah. Thank you. I'm writing these down.
Okay. Think of it. When you think of it, Amber, let us know. Because I know I'll dig through my books too. Because you know I struggle with anxiety, and fear is a good one. That's a good one for me to focus on too. So thank you. Thank you. All right, Courtney, get it to us, Kate's list of PDs. Thank you. Sorry, I kind of digressed from our affirmations there, but I always think it's nice to know what other people are reading and listening to. Daring greatly. Yes, yes, yes. That's a good one. That's on I'm looking right now at my bookshelf. It's on my bookshelf. That's a good one. That's awesome. Okay. So we just did nutrition affirmation, physical affirmation, PD affirmation, and I need to move faster. Amanda's much quicker than I am. The next thing I want you guys to do is write down your affirmation for your Beachbody business goal for the month. Are you wanting to attract 10 new coaches? Are you wanting to help 5 people on their fitness journey? I want you to kind of dig into that affirmation for what your Beachbody business goal is going to be for the month, okay? And then your last affirmation I want you to write out, I hope I'm not rushing you, is your affirmation for relationships for the month, whatever that may be. I know I'm really needing to connect with my husband. because our schedule has just been so insane lately. And I know a lot of you guys can relate to that. End of the year, spring sports, like it's just been crazy. But it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be coaches. But I want you to write down your affirmations for relationships. All right, now that you've got your affirmations for the month written out, I really want you to focus on reading these, saying them every day, posting them somewhere where you can see them, okay? And specifically, I want you to take that Beachbody business affirmation and I want you to reverse engineer that. So if you're, my goal is to hit success at least every month is to at least hit Success Club 10 by helping 5 people on their journey, right? And I always want to recruit at minimum 3 coaches, add them to my fit family, like-minded women. So I need to reverse engineer that as what is my month going to look like in order to accomplish those goals? What is my week going to look like? Okay. What is my day going to look like? So I really want you to take, after this call, to reverse engineer that backwards and figure out, like, what is my day going to look like and my week going to look like and my power hours going to look like in order to accomplish that goal. And just keep reminding yourself you are powerful and you are strong and you for sure can accomplish anything you put your mind to in this business. Whether your goals are large or small, I'm not any better at this business than anybody else. I've just been here a long time. So just know that you can do it. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is, and I admittedly am probably the worst person to be leading this call about this topic, is Lift 4. I know, Carla's looking funny at me. But girls, it is like launching, and I don't know, SHIT, sorry if there's small children in the room, I see little Hazel there, about what is happening, other than I like to look at Joel and I know it's 4 days a week and it's HIIT and strength and short. That's like literally all I know. So I was like, I'm going to learn all the things there is to know about Lift 4 before I get on the call with you guys, and that didn't happen because my life is a crazy around here. So it's on my list to do today. Every morning I send a list to Amanda, my success partner, of the top 3 things I must get done today in order to live, right, with this business, and figure out Lift 4 is one of them, all right, for today. So I am not the right person to be leading this, but in that sense, but I want to know how many of you guys tried the workout. And my challenge for you is to dig in and learn all the things today. I want that to be at your top of your list today too, like it is with mine. Learn all the things. And I want to hear now from some people who have tried it and who have learned all the things or are learning all the things and are a step ahead of me, okay? Sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, it launched and I don't know what the heck's going on. So it's not just me, I'm hoping. Is anybody else feeling like they need to get this stuff figured out? Okay, Amber says yes. All right, Dana says yes. Christina says yes. All right, so talk to me, Carla and Courtney. You tried it, and I know that you know more about this program probably than the rest of us, so talk to us.
Okay, so I tried it out yesterday, and I haven't really dug into the materials too much yet, but one thing I like about it, for those of you that don't know me, I'm a big runner. I'm got my 5th marathon in 2 weeks, less than that, a week. So I've really struggled with a lot of the Beachbody programs because it's really hard to fit it around a schedule when you're doing other things. And like, I'm a PIO instructor, I'm a runner, like I play volleyball, I have all these other things that I want to do. So, I mean, it's not like this is going to necessarily be perfect. I'll have to do doubles or whatever every once in a while. But, you know, I think for a lot of people that don't want to give up the other things they love, this is going to be a great fit because it's 4 days a week. And even if you have to extend it a little bit and it's 3 days a week, like the big thing Joel's talking about is this program is made to fit around your life, whether you're a busy mom or you're a runner or triathlete, whatever it is. And then he does also, so the workout yesterday, from my understanding, is it was a little slower than the actual workouts are going to be when the program comes out. So there was a little bit more downtime and he was kind of talking things through a little bit more. But I really liked how, I mean, not saying that the moves in a lot of the other programs aren't good, but sometimes you're just like, what the hell is that? And how am I supposed to make my body do that? These are just kind of more simple, like basic weightlifting things. So, I mean, you know, like it's not like, oh, turn your body here and then lift here and hold your balance. And it was more, and granted, this is just from one preview, so I don't know, but he did talk about like, it's kind of more of your basic weightlifting. It's nothing like super fancy. So it was about, I would say about 15 minutes of strength stuff. And then you did about 10 minutes of hit and then about 5 minutes of core. So, and I mean, I think
I'm doing it today. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's fun. It's simple. It went by really quick. Like I have a cold, so I had to back off a little bit on the hit, and that could also just be me mentally because hit is kind of the thing that I hate the most of all types of workouts. But I'm using my cold as an excuse. So, but like for people that don't like hit too, it is nice. Like it's not the brunt of the workout. It's not a half an hour straight of doing it. It's 10 minutes. You go through everything. I think he had, what was it, 3 moves and for 3 rounds, or I don't remember exactly, but yeah, I think it's going to be good. And I think it's going to help reach people that don't want to give up the gym and don't want to give up running and don't want to give up this. It's just a way to supplement really nicely, I think.
That's awesome. That's awesome reflection. Thank you, Carla. I appreciate it. I'm sure that I'm not alone here in saying that I appreciate just kind of an insider scoop. Courtney, anything else you want to add or say? Or
one thing that I really like about it is the fact that he breaks down the moves into where it's focusing on one like muscle group. Because I know lately a lot of the programs, it's like, oh, you're working your whole body with this one move. A lot of 80-day obsession is like your legs and your butt and this all at the same time. And I myself feel like I don't get to then give as much as I can. And it's just too much. Whereas like with this, you're on your back, you're doing chest press, you're focusing on your chest, and that's it. And I feel like then I can just really hone in. It simplifies it. So by doing these simple moves, you're able to really just focus on the form. Cause like, I remember with 80-day obsession with the band around the legs, and then I'm trying to like lean back and go down, and I'm like, oh my gosh, do this, oh my gosh, band's rolling. And then I would just get stressed out. And this just simplifies it all. And so that's what I love kind of most excited about, is just the simplicity. I don't want to think.
We know you're most excited to look at Joel, so don't lie to us. But I mean,
what makes you think that?
I don't know. Oh my gosh, my dog. I'm sorry.
I'm the single one in the group. I get precedence on him, right?
So I want to thank you. That's awesome. I agree with you that sometimes all the different working so many different muscle groups and focusing on one thing and losing my form on another thing in 80-day obsession was tricky for me. So I wanted to remind you guys a couple things. Amanda's got the Rockstar informational group going on. So I really, really want you to focus on her ATM method, okay? And we know what the ATM method is, right? Add, tag, message. So add your people to the group. tag them, message them personally. All right. Get them in that informational group to learn more about the program. And what I want you guys to do today, and because this is what I'm going to do today, and I'm being really vulnerable and transparent and telling you, tag them in the intro post, not on the timeline. Yes, because we really want to keep the group clean, right? And not having like so much clutter in there that people can't track and find the basic information. Okay, so tag them in the intro post, get them added, tag them in the intro post, and then follow up with a personal message. Okay. And you guys, Amanda got like Success Club 5 million last month. So using the ATM method. So this stuff works. And yes, that's a really good point, Courtney. We don't want the timeline in there to be cluttered. My assignment for you guys today, because this is my assignment for me in being really transparent with you, is to go into Rockstar Presenters, or not Rockstar Team Spirit, and to search Lift 4 and to dig in and read so you are aware of all the things that Amanda is putting in place for us for this launch, right? There's going to be opportunities to work out together with this, and she probably still needs people to lead the workouts, okay? But also you can just plug in and work out together with this. There's an informational group. She provides scripts that she's using for breadcrumbing. Guys, the information is there. So go into the group, search Lift 4, and just take part of your power hour today to really dig in. I also obviously always suggest, and my team knows this, that I'm a huge FAQ gal. Like, you don't have to wonder. Beachbody does such a great job of laying out the information. So dig into the FAQs for Lift 4 so you're comfortable with the price points, so you're comfortable with the VIP early launch, so you know what you're talking about, okay? Be educated. Don't wait until after this program is like out to backtrack and learn more, okay? Because you have the power to create momentum in this business and to make this launch do huge things for you. But you've got to take the initiative to learn. Make sense? And I say that as myself too, because I need to as well. And get in there and do the workout and take some video of it and talk about it. You're the expert, all right? So that is really my push to you. Is Amanda has done an amazing job of laying out materials and information and resources for us, so take advantage of them, all right? Don't be intimidated by trying to dig through. Just search it, take time, learn, okay? And really, guys, that's the biggest stuff I have for you today. Is I just wanted to work on affirmations and just talk about Lift 4. Who's going to Summit? Yay, quite a few people. Okay, and some people know because you've got babies or you're pregnant or life, and I get that too. But we'll obviously be passing information back to you guys because it's just coming up right around the corner. So anything else, guys? We've been on for half an hour, and I know Amanda wants to keep it to a half an hour. I could talk forever, but anything else that you guys want to mention or focus on or question? Anything you want to pick my brain about?
Well, if you're near Minnesota and want to come to Super Saturday on July 7th, Joel will be there doing a live workout. So if you need info, connect with me because I can get you the info. But it's really going to be kind of more of a watered down Super Saturday. It's going to be, they're going to show the corporate video, but it's really going to focus on Joel. So, which will never be a bad thing, I don't think. So, and it's like at this big, like, like the 22 hardcore, like how they had like that turf and stuff. It's like this big area, like it's like this 80,000 square feet, like big turf area. So I should be able to fit a ton of people. So
cool.
And Jess, you could stay with me if you want to make the drive.
I could. I do want to make the drive. I'm gonna come up there this summer, but I've got to do our Super Saturday here. I know. So lame. Guys, that is one thing Beachbody corporate went back and forth. Went back and forth about whether or not to have Super Saturday after Summit, because the attendance is always super low because people have been at Summit and they're tired and they don't want to plug into Super Saturday. But they decided to go with it because they wanted those of you who couldn't be at Summit to have a live event to attend. And so if you can't be at Summit, I really encourage you to figure out where your Super Saturday event is and just know, like Carla said, a lot of them are going to be kind of watered down, just a little bit low key, lower commitment, just you're going to go, you're going to learn, you're going to connect. Because if you haven't been able to get to Summit, it's really an awesome, Super Saturday is an awesome chance to just connect with other coaches and to learn and to not feel like you missed everything because you weren't at Summit. So get there. Cool? Okay. That is my goal for you guys today. So what are you going to learn about? Lift 4. And you're going to get in there and you're going to figure out how are you going to promote this. Going to use all the information that Amanda has laid out for us. You're going to try the workout if you haven't yet. And you're going to focus on these affirmations and reverse engineering your Beachbody business goal. So that's all I got. But thank you for plugging in. And I will make a little list of what we're reading. Let's see. Okay, I've got it. I'm going to make a list of what we're reading and post it to our, with the recording of this so that you guys have that accessible. So, okay. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your busy morning and have a great day.